Deeming the word cisgender a slur is like deeming the word white a slur. Elon Musk recently declared that cisgender and cis are now going to be considered discriminatory slurs on Twitter. But cisgender is not a slur. Cisgender is also not a new word. Cisgender is an adjective, and cis just means on the same side of, whereas trans means across from or beyond. Cisgender means that your gender is the same as the one you were assigned at birth. We use cisgender to describe people who are not transgender. So if you're not trans like me, then you are cisgender. That's it. But I'm not cisgender, I'm just a man. People love to say this to me all the time, and the reality is you are both, right? I am Korean and a man, therefore I am a Korean man. This is how adjectives work. It doesn't mean that I'm any less Korean or any less of a man, it just means that Korean describes me as a man. This is the same with transgender man or cisgender man. The reason cis people get upset when called cisgender is because they're no longer then the default. People will call me, oh, Skylar, the transgender swimmer, but they're never gonna call Michael Phelps the cisgender swimmer. Identities that are considered the norm or the default, like cisgender, like straight, like white, are rarely named. Whereas those who are people of color or disabled or trans or queer, our identities are almost always named. Using the label cisgender to describe your man or womanhood is actually a way to be trans inclusive. It implicitly says there's more than one way to be a man or a woman. You can be a cis man or you can be a trans man. At the end of the day, we use language to approximate our truths. And using labels like cisgender and transgender are ways we can help describe ourselves to connect more about our common humanity. Cisgender is not a slur, and if you think it is, it's time to do some internal unpacking.